Sometimes parents be your first heartbreak. And I know people always say you won't understand until you have kids of your own. But honestly, I can't understand it because to me, it was never about money. It was never about buying things or getting spoiled or having everything handed to me. It was the love, the support, the emotional presence, just knowing someone was really there for me mentally and emotionally. And I think that's why I pour into myself so heavily now, because that's something I genuinely missed growing up. People always say forgive and forget. Pray about it. Give it to God and let Him handle it. And I'm trying, but sometimes I sit and think about the situation with my dad. And the truth is, he wasn't there during the moments that could have made or broken me mentally. The moments where I needed reassurance. The moments where I needed protection emotionally. The moments where I just needed somebody to say, I'm proud of you, or I'm here. And when you grow up without that, it changes you more than people realize. I genuinely believe I am the way I am because my dad was my first heartbreak. And that's a painful thing to admit because grieving someone that's still alive is a different kind of pain. They are here physically, but not emotionally. It feels like they have never really arrived. After a while, you just become numb to it. Not because it stopped hurting, but because eventually your mind gets tired of expecting something it probably won't receive. And the crazy thing is, parents sometimes think that providing financially is enough. I bought you everything. What more could you want? But emotional absence leaves wounds too. Parents' words leave scars. And even after the emotions calm down, the scar remains. You know what I've realized as I've gotten older? Not having a dad emotionally present the way I really needed him to be really affect you or me. It follows you into adulthood because you start craving comfort and reassurance from everybody else. You start looking for belonging in people. You start chasing for validation in peace. And sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. You become emotionally avoidant while desperately wanting love at the same time. You over-explain yourself. You push people away before they can hurt you. You get attached too quickly to small amounts of care because deep down, all you ever wanted was to feel worthy, to feel chosen, to feel good enough. And that emptiness can make you hold on to people that don't even pour back into you. Not because they're good for you, but because losing them feels too similar to the emptiness you already grew up with. And that's the part that people don't talk about enough. How childhood emotional wounds quietly follow people into adult relationships. How one absent parent can affect the way someone loves, trusts, communicates, and see themselves. But as I'm getting older, I'm learning something important. I don't have to keep giving everybody access to me. I don't have to beg for love, attention, or emotional safety. And the love that I wanted from my dad, the comfort I wish I had, I can also give that to myself. Slowly, patiently, even if nobody taught me how. And I think that's what healing really is. Healing is learning to stop abandoning yourself just because other people did. Healing is choosing yourself, even when nobody taught you how to. And honestly, excuse me, that might be the hardest kind of healing there is. And that's the dangerous part about emotional wounds from parents. They don't just hurt in the moment, they change the way you see yourself afterwards. They make you question your worth in rooms where you already belong. They make you apologize for needing love. They make you feel guilty for wanting reassurance. And sometimes they make you feel like you have to earn the bare minimum from people. But I'm slowly learning that love shouldn't feel like begging. And being emotionally neglected as a child does not mean I deserve emotional neglect for the rest of my life. Because overthinking wasn't enough, now every memory replays itself like a proof that maybe I wasn't enough to stay for.